Hi, we're back in the pollinator garden, and today I think we'll talk a little bit about how many of these plants have uses besides just being attractive to our native pollinators. They also have uses as food and as medicine. So just going to kind of take a look at this whole space here. It's really beautiful right now. So we have a number of plants. The twinberry here, right over here growing in the front is some regular old culinary fennel. We have our native evergreen huckleberry. Just behind it is some yarrow that's just starting to bloom. And of course our lovely blue violet right in the front. Then coming to this side, we have lupin. Back in the back here is an Oregon grape. I think there's just one little flower cluster left in there, but it's growing. Next to that is our red flowering currant. And then down below it is one of the native coneflowers here. And then we have Echinacea folia purpurea here. Then we come to the plant that we want to focus on, and that is the Bristly Stem Checker Mallow. This is the Bristly Stem Checker Mallow, Sidalcea hirtipes, which is its botanical name. This plant grows in the coastal regions of Oregon and Washington, and really specifically in Oregon is found in Lincoln County, where we are, as well as Tillamook and Clatsop County. It is on the candidate to be on the endangered species list here in Oregon because it is fairly rare. So it is a beautiful plant, and again, it's known as the bristly stem, and it's because it has bristles up and down the stems. It also has these really pretty, almost maple-shaped leaves, and then these tall flower spikes that attract a lot of pollinators. We'll talk about that soon. The underground is it has a deep taproot, but it also spreads out by rhizomes. And so we'll kind of pull one up here. You can see. So this is a rhizome and lots of little rootlets for a brand new plant that comes out there. So we'll replant this someplace else, and it'll be a whole new plant. As you can see, more leaves coming out the end there. So in the spring, when the leaves are new, or probably you could look at these, you can use them fresh in a salad, or as they get older, cook them to like a steamed green. The flowers themselves can be used in a salad or dried to put in a tea, and they have a kind of sweet melony flavor. The root is mucilaginous and can be used for a gel that could help with thickening soups and gravies and such. Like all plants in the mallow family, which the checker mallow is, they have this mucilaginous soothing gel that's used a lot medicinally. It can be great for soothing sore throats and coughs. Can make a poultice out of the leaves to apply to wounds and scratches, that kind of thing. And then it's also very soothing to the digestive tract. So if you're eating the leaves, you're getting a lot of that mucilaginous, or putting the root as a thickener in a soup or stew. That will help to soothe your gastrointestinal tract. So this is the host plant for the West Coast lady butterfly, Vanessa annabella, its Latin name. And the female butterfly comes to the leaves, lays eggs on the leaves, and in about a week those hatch into the first stage of the caterpillar, which starts eating the leaves, and after it's consumed leaves for about 2 weeks, then it will go into its pupa stage for another 2 weeks, and following that we get a hatch of a new butterfly. And we did see some West Coast ladies a couple weeks ago coming to the leaves of the checker mallow, and so we're hoping maybe in a few more weeks we might see some new West Coast ladies emerge. So as the sun sets over the Pacific Ocean, we'll say goodbye for now and look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Beth, and this is my coastal garden.